The 72-inch Kensgrove is an industrial-style ceiling fan with a modern DC motor. The fan is wet rated for indoor or outdoor use and is remote control operated. The 72-inch blade span is perfectly suited for commercial spaces that are 20 feet by 20 feet or larger. The fan can be installed on regular ceilings or ceilings with a maximum slope of 18 degrees. Use the menu to skip ahead or continue watching for the complete installation guide. To install the fan, you will need a UL listed outlet box that is 4 fan support of up to 35 pounds. You will also need a step ladder, screwdriver, wire stripper, and electrical tape. Begin by turning power off at the breaker. On the canopy assembly, twist and remove the canopy ring. Unscrew the non-slotted mounting bracket screws. Loosen the remaining 2 slotted screws. Remove the hanger bracket. On the hanger ball down rod assembly, loosen the set screw and lower the ball off the down rod. Remove the cross pin and the ground lead. On the fan motor assembly, remove the clevis pin and cotter pin. Loosen the 2 collar set screws. Guide the motor wires through the down rod and insert it into the collar. Align the holes and insert the clevis pin and cotter pin. Tighten the 2 collar set screws. Slide the coupling cover, canopy ring, and canopy over the down rod. Reinstall the hanger ball, being sure to secure the ground lead, insert the cross pin, and tighten the set screw against the side of the down rod. At the ceiling box, loosen the 2 screws. Bring the hanger bracket up to the box and slide the slots over the screws. Tighten both screws securely. Carefully bring the fan motor up to the ceiling and slide the hanger ball into the hanger bracket. Turn the motor until the groove in the ball aligns with the tab in the hanger bracket. Now you can make the electrical connections. Use wire nuts to connect the ground wires from the down rod, hanger bracket, and ceiling box together. Connect the neutral wire from the ceiling box with the white wire from the fan. Connect the hot wire from the ceiling box with the black wire from the fan. Wrap electrical tape around the connections to hold the wires in place. Then tuck neatly into the box. Align and twist the canopy over the hanger bracket screws. Insert the removed screws and tighten all screws securely. Align and twist the canopy ring over the screws. The fan blades are now ready to install. The fan motor assembly is shipped with packing mounts to prevent movement during transportation. Remove all packing mounts from underneath the motor. Prepare a fan blade and a blade arm. Align the blade arm over the bottom side of the blade, then insert and tighten 3 blade attachment screws. Repeat the process for the remaining blades. Bring a blade assembly up to the motor and align the holes. Tighten the 2 blade arm attachment screws. Repeat the process for the remaining blade assemblies. The light kit can now be installed. On the motor's mounting ring, remove one of the screws and loosen the remaining screws. Bring the mounting plate up to the fan. Align and twist over the loose screws, then insert the removed screw and tighten all screws securely. Remove one of the screws from the mounting plate and loosen the remaining screws. Bring the LED light kit up to the fan and connect the 2-pin wire connectors. Align and twist over the loose screws, then insert the removed screw and tighten all screws securely. Bring the glass shade up to the fan. Align and turn into the light kit until snug. The fan is now fully assembled and the remote is now ready for setup. Begin by installing the 2 included batteries. By default, the dip switch will be set to 0 for universal operation. Simply restore power to the fan and press the on-off button to start it up. If your fan does not respond to the remote, press the Learn button. If you are installing multiple DC ceiling fans or experiencing interference, you will need to set the dip switch to 1 for paired operation. With power off to all fans, begin by restoring power to the first fan only. Within 30 seconds, press the Learn button on the remote. The fan light will flash on and off to indicate the pairing was successful. Repeat the process for the remaining fans, being sure that only the fan being paired is connected to power. Power can safely be restored to all fans once the final pairing process is completed. To factory reset the fan's programming, ensure the dip switch in the remote is set to 0. Disconnect power to the fan for a few moments, then restore power and press the Learn button. The fan light will flash on and off to indicate the reset was successful. With the remote properly set up, the fan is now ready to operate. The on-off button toggles the fan function. Upon each startup, the fan will gently calibrate the blades to ensure they will consistently run in a balanced and energy-efficient manner. The plus and minus buttons allow you to increase or decrease the fan speed while the fan is toggled on. The Comfort Breeze button activates the Comfort Breeze function, a feature that produces a natural feeling breeze by alternating between lower and higher fan speeds. Setting 1 alternates through speeds 1 through 3, setting 2 alternates through speeds 1 through 6, and setting 3 alternates through speeds 1 through 9. The timer function turns the fan and light off after a certain amount of time has passed. The delay can be set to 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. Pressing the button a 4th time will deactivate the timer function. The reverse buttons change the direction of the fan rotation. For warm weather, the fan will spin counterclockwise and push air downward to produce a cooling effect. For cool weather, the fan will spin clockwise to cycle warm air off the ceiling. Note that the fan should be toggled on before changing the direction of the blade rotation. The light button turns the light on or off. The dimmer buttons allow you to increase or decrease the brightness of the light. Congratulations! You are now ready to use your brand new ceiling fan. For technical support and assistance, call the customer service number in your owner's manual.